Yeah, I mean, it's really one of those things where, I say enjoy yourself because I think it's extremely important as a leader that we establish the forefront of it. It's just not about being serious all the time. It's not about just about making money and money and money and money. You know, as a company, you're dealing with a lot of different personality types. You're dealing with a lot of different people, and so everyone loves to laugh, everyone loves to enjoy themselves and have a good time. And so if I can share that from the front of the room, so that way we can establish that that's the importance of who we are as leaders, to be able to make people around us comfortable with us. Because as people around us are comfortable with us, they'll open up. You know, I mean, even when the very first time I started, I stood up at the very beginning, and after a while, everyone's just kind of, what's going to happen? You know, I've never met this guy before. I don't know what to expect, and so everyone's kind of, on pins and needles per se, and in the conversation, it's big talk, it's vision. It's really setting the forefront, the foreground with things that are simplistic enough that everyone can grasp. But then also we dive into them so that way people can really understand the nuances of it. Because we're not trying to go to these huge words of being an esoteric type person to create certain ways of. No, I mean, our people in our organizations don't communicate like that. I mean, that's not what draws them to us. That would be us separating ourselves to be elitists, to be above them, and that's not the goal of a leader. A leader is a person that can lead his people from where they are to where they need to be. And you can't lead them from where they are unless you can relate to where they are. It's like if we were to take Donald Trump, where he is now in life, in the things that he's done. He's so removed from the average person's lifestyle. It would be difficult for him to step into a role and mentor, let's say, inner city kids, or work with people that just went through AA. And I say that because he himself doesn't drink. And so he's coming from a standpoint of a person that sees the value in not drinking, but he can't relate to someone that has gone through that struggle. So it's a limited perspective. So that's why when I say from this standpoint of us as leaders being able to establish ourselves as people that can relate to and connect with our teams, those that are around us, below and above, it's extremely important. I mean, think about the majority of business deals that are done, at a bar or at a restaurant or on a golf course. I mean, the conference rooms are awesome. They're fancy. It's nice when you can have one, like this on the 14th floor overlooking the bay. But it's one of those things where this is good for training. It's good for, let me show you the tour of my office. But when it comes down to actually relationship building, when it comes down to actually getting to know someone, really getting to know if they're bluffing, getting to know their tells, it's like you're playing poker. That's going to happen in a great conversation over a meal or playing a game like golf, poker, whatever you want to call it. It's just an idea of being able to connect with people on a deeper level. And it's hard to do that in the office environment. So, yeah, I mean, I really do hope that everyone had an amazing time. And I know I did. I enjoyed myself. I mean, this is a phenomenal organization. And I would definitely look forward to coming back again and doing this. I have no doubt that it's going to happen, whether it's through a facilitation aspect or more a part two of leadership, just going through it again, or in the direction of, more specific to sales. So there's a lot of different directions we can go, and I'll be talking with Mr. Stockton about that and some other people. So yeah, thank you. Absolutely.